Hi, this is Wes Clark with LIES, Linguistic Interrogation Expert Services. As an expert in statement analysis, I've been asked on occasion what is the most important aspect of investigative statement analysis. There are so many valuable components to statement analysis that can propel an investigator forward in their investigations, which makes it hard to select only one. But before I do pick one, I first must say that the key to it all is really setting a strong and proper foundation. This includes being objective and having an open mind, asking open questions, and letting the individual respond without interruption. But really listen to what they're saying, and then probe their account or their statement in a focused and strategic manner. Now with that in mind, I believe that most people will tell you the truth. The truth is easier for people to recall since they have experienced it, and it's usually less stressful for them than lying. And they don't have to try to remember what they lied about and what they previously said. Therefore, I believe one of the most important aspects of investigative statement analysis is looking for missing information. What didn't they say? A few things that surface a lot in both written statements and during interviews are bridging statements. These are easy ways for people to skip over information that they don't want to talk about. An example of this is, "the next thing I know," or "the next thing that happened." These types of phrases are often used by people to skip over something that happened. They can provide a completely truthful statement and then take the bridge over and around the stuff they don't want to talk about or don't want to mention, and then continue on in their story. In a brutal double murder investigation in the middle of the woods involving a young mother and her 4-month-old baby, a suspect stated during the interview, "At 7 o'clock I was home watching TV on the couch, and the next thing I know my alarm went off at 3 a.m. I got up and went to work." We didn't tell him that our investigation determined that 7 o'clock on that day was when the murders actually happened. But his language flagged the time of the crime along with indicators of that missing information at that specific time. He eventually confessed and pled guilty to life without parole. In my opinion, missing information is a very strong and promising aspect to probe. But the reality is, what is relevant in one interview may be different in another. Just as the key points found within one particular written statement may be non-existent in another time. But there may be other vital clues that you want to observe. Within some interviews, some statements, pronouns may be the most telling, and with others it may be the analysis of times mentioned in their statement. Yet the next time, maybe identifying and probing missing information will get you to the truth. And then still, there may be other times where the most promising area is the analysis of verbs. This is because everybody is unique. There is no one indicator of deception. So it's important to look and listen with forensic intensity, specifically to what each individual is saying. Look for the missing information during interviews and within statements, since that's very promising to probe, but don't miss out on other valuable clues as well.